Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Very good. Home Pride Inspections.
Awesome.
All right, let's go. This is an overview of the property. It'll be on the cover page of the report. And when we show up, we take a reading of the water meter to make sure there isn't any movement. We take a video to show that there aren't any underground slab leaks or any types of leaks in the house. The meter was not moving, so we're all good there. A lot of these are just overviews for our report. So if I skip through the picture, there was nothing to go over there. Here's your gas meter. In case of emergency, you can shut off this valve. It's actually down here. There's a valve right here. You just take a wrench and line up the holes, and you can shut off the gas to your whole property.
Okay.
It's kind of just good to know that. We'll come back to the electric panel. 200 amps of service. I took off the cover a little bit later. Everything's good here. Rain gutters looked good. Gable venting. Fence was good. Tested the sprinklers. Everything was good on the sprinklers. Security door. There was a lock on the right-hand side gate, so I wasn't able to check if it's self-closing, self-latching, which is required if you have a pool in your backyard for safety purposes. So definitely recommend checking that out. You should just open the door and let go, and it should shut by itself and latch by itself.
Okay.
So you don't want like one of the 4-year-old kids in the neighborhood roaming the cul-de-sac and to end up in your backyard and you don't have a fenced-off pool.
Okay.
And they could fall in. So that's what that's in place for.
Okay.
So I wasn't able to test that. Just double check that when you get the keys. Overviews of the backyard. Everything looked good. This is your pool fill, anti-siphon for your pool fill. You've got PVC pipe here. Recommend covering this with insulation because we do get freezing temperatures here in Las Vegas. Where are your clients from?
Okay. They're coming in from Maryland.
Maryland, yep.
Yeah.
So they're familiar with freezing
Yeah.
temperatures. So recommend to just $5 insulation, foam insulation, cover this so this pipe doesn't break when it does freeze a couple times a year in the winter. Patio cover looks real good. Nice pergola aluminum patio cover. This screen needs an adjustment. Didn't open and close very smoothly. Not a big deal though. I'll tell you what, the pool equipment looked awesome once we get to that. AC condenser units, everything looked good here. This is your unit on the left. It's missing the data tag. I wasn't able to tell what year and model and serial number that one was. Right here you have your primary condensate drain. Water's going to come out of here all summer long as you're running your AC unit. Not a big deal. Here is your temperature pressure relief valve to the right of that. That's connected to your hot water heater. Water coming out of there is going to be about 240 degrees. So if your water heater does relieve itself, you don't want to be close to that as it's spraying out. Your York unit did have model number and serial number.
Okay.
Looking at it's a 3-ton unit. Trying to figure out the year here. Doesn't have it on the serial number. Usually does. What's the year of this house? When was it built?
I can't remember offhand. It's in my phone, which I'm using as a video.
Right. I've got it on here too. But to me, it looks like an original unit. Usually, it tells you right here on the serial number.
Right. But that's not right.
Yeah, it's not 1965. I'll tell you that. So okay.
Okay. Well.
To me, my best guess is it's original unit.
Okay.
So it was working great. So there's no issues there, but it's always recommended to get a home warranty. Here's your pool equipment. Had some leak evidence on this cartridge.
Yep.
That's very common. When I tested it, didn't have any leaks, so no active leaks noted.
Okay.
This looks like a brand new heater, to be honest. That heater can't be too old. So.
Yeah, that looks pretty modern.
Yeah, I'm putting a pool in right now. It's the exact same one I have. So.
Oh, okay.
So, and they're sweet. That's a really good heater. So, and the pump is quiet. It's I believe, a variable speed pump. So, fired up all of the pool equipment and it all worked great. Your spa light is working. Pool light is working. Those are about $500 to replace. So it's always good when those are working because you have to drain the pool down and.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little expense. You're going to have to deal with it eventually, but at least they're working now.
Right.
This is your automatic pool fill. It works with a float valve, like a toilet.
Yep.
When this lowers, the pool automatically fills itself. So that's a lot better than having a manual pool fill, so you don't have to ever worry about filling your pool up, as it evaporates quite a bit in the summer here. Everything looks good here, bond wire. All that pool decking and the plaster in the pool was in great shape. I was really impressed with the shape of the pool.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Okay.
The pool was in real good shape.
Okay.
Tested the heater and all that. This is your secondary condensate drain.
Yep.
This is on the second floor. When water comes out of here, you're going to want to have your HVAC company come out and maintain it, because that's telling you that something's going wrong with your HVAC system. Typically a Freon issue at that point. This is the exhaust coming out of your heater. 164 degrees on my infrared thermometer, just to show that it's working. But that got to 164 within 2 minutes. So that's not the water temperature, that's just the exhaust coming out of the heater. There's a little video of your spa and your water feature, your spillway working. Bubbler's working on the spa. Everything's good on the pool. Just need to check that gate.
Okay.
Make sure it's safety, set up for safety, self-close, self-latch. Personal possessions in the garage. I'm not able to see what's behind these walls. Just recommend on final walkthrough to check those walls.
Okay.
In case there was any leak evidence or damage to the drywall, but I didn't see any leaks in this whole house, so
okay.
No concern there. Garage doors worked great. Model number and serial number of your furnace in the garage. That's the York. It might be an 04.
Oh, okay.
It might be an 04. So that, I don't think that would be original. This house is older than 04, right?
Yeah.
It's in the 90s?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Not 100% sure. But that's your York furnace there. Everything's good with the condensate drain. Your hot water heater, I was trying to adjust this. It's got straps, which it requires, but it's right over all the information that I need. I was trying to move it up and down, and I didn't want to...
It looks relatively new.
It's a 2006. I was able to get that.
Okay.
This is your temperature pressure relief valve. You don't want it to go down and back up like a roller coaster. It should only go in a gradual downward motion, because this is where it relieves water pressure. You don't want to have to work against gravity.
Okay.
So this needs to be shortened and just one direct grade downward.
Okay.
Never going back up against gravity. There, I was able to scoot it down a little bit.
Oh, gotcha.
2006.
Okay.
I took off the cover for your furnace there in the garage. You do have a little bit of tape here on your cover for your intake on your furnace. Doesn't, without this tape, that cover falls off.
Gotcha.
That's not even the best tape to use, but it's working for now.
Okay.
So the electric panel looks great. Took off the cover, no double tapping, no burn marks. Everything was great there. You have copper and stranded aluminum wiring, 200 amp service. Roof looked awesome, no cracks, no loose tiles.
Great.
There were a couple loose ones, but if I can move them back in with my foot, I'll do that. So
yeah,
I just put them back in.
Okay.
They just slid down a bit. Now we're in the kitchen. Everything looked awesome here. I believe these are all new appliances too. They're really nice appliances.
Yeah.
You got your dishwasher worked. This is a very quiet garbage disposal. Works awesome. The only thing, we might want to bring them over. So it's missing, your dishwasher's missing an air gap device. It's usually you see right here on the sink.
Yeah.
If you don't have that, you need to have a high loop under the sink with your dishwasher drain. It needs to go back up and create a P-trap. It's easy to do, you just need a little bit longer of a drain. And what that does is it keeps the water, your dirty dishwasher water, from going back into your drinking water.
And do they have a high loop underneath?
No, they don't. I've got a picture of that.
Okay.
So as you can see, it just goes straight from your dishwasher up to your garbage disposal. You just need to bring that dishwasher.
Okay.
I don't have it at my house.
Okay.
But it's something, you don't want the water to go back into your, the dirty garbage disposal water going into your dishwasher.
Right.
That's what it is.
Okay.
Microwave looked good. Everything was kosher there. You've got lights working, a little video for your flames on your range.
Great.
Model number, serial number. Does have the anti-tip bracket, so your range doesn't fall over if little kids open the door and stand on it. It just isn't engaged. It needs to be pushed back further, but sometimes that's hard to do when you have the gas hose there. Heater's putting out 121, 120 and then 120, 132, so heater's working great. Upstairs, master looked good. Your master left door rubs at the top a little bit.
Okay.
Just a minor adjustment there. Master bathroom, everything looked great. Tile, these are just notes for myself. No moisture under any of the sinks in the whole house, so that's great. I'm measuring the air going into your intake, your filter here. It's 81 degrees. When I'm turning on the AC at this point, I want to see a 15 degree drop minimum from the AC coming out. The AC going in is 81, or the air going in is 81. I want to see at least 15 degrees difference coming out.
Okay.
When I test the AC. Everything's good here. The whole bathroom. Even the fans are clean, the exhaust fans, which typically you can ride up because that's a safety, but it's a safety issue, but they're all clean. No moisture under the sink. Master bathroom, it works, but it does, the magnet isn't that strong on the door. Now, I'm probably not going to put it in there because it does work technically. Yeah. Just make sure you just close it correctly when you are taking a shower.
Okay.
Oh, missing closet door guides. Not a big deal. Right. Those little door guides you just screw to the floor. Everything's good here. Same thing, closet door guides in the front left bedroom. So we got 59 coming out.
Okay.
So we got a satisfactory drop, and that was pretty quick after. I took that temperature reading pretty quick after. Okay. We've got better drops downstairs already. So 55 coming out. Everything's good in the dining room. Living room. Okay, so a little bit confused with the fireplace. It's definitely missing a damper, which is a little C-clamp. It needs to be attached to this flue opening. Okay. So your flue doesn't shut all the way. You need, air needs to escape if you have a gas leak or if you do have a wood burning fire to be able to get rid of the carbon monoxide or gas. Okay. So that one's closing all the way. It's a little C-clamp damper. It's not a big deal. But I was a little confused. This is a gas fireplace, but I see ash in here.
I've seen that before.
And I don't know if that's part of there was a log in here and a burner, and it didn't. It's part of the whole ambiance of it to make it look realistic, or if they literally tried to burn wood here, which is not recommended because you have your gas hub or stub right here. It's capped, but if it got hot enough, you're talking about an explosion there. So
right.
Not quite sure. I'm going to note it. This looks like ash to me. I mean, it could just be right?
Yeah, it definitely does.
So I don't recommend using this as a wood burning fireplace because it's not built for that. Yeah. If you do want to convert it, so be it, but you've got your stub here. You might as well just connect a burner to it.
Right.
So not quite sure what happened there. Okay. 46 coming out. AC's working like a champ. Everything's good downstairs. Again, closet door guides. Powder room looked good. No leaks. No moisture under the sink. Up in the attic. Attic looked great. Even have insulation on the walls, on the exterior wall here, which is rare. And they do have a attic fan, which helps ventilate your attic as well. It wasn't on. It's probably on a timer. Yeah. You don't want to run those all the time because the motor can heat up and it can become a fire hazard. Sure. So it wasn't on when I was up there, but it is kind of nice to have it. It will help with energy efficiency in your whole house. But no issues with the bracing, no leak evidence in the roof. Insulation was good. Your model number and serial number of your unit up in the attic. Everything's good. Here's your insulation, blown insulation. And that's all she wrote.
Okay. Great.